I go to learn?
To go and learn it.
To be honest, I didn't even feel.
Mr. President, Mr. President, the chamber is ready for business. Yes, Mr. President, we are ready.
Distinguished colleagues, could you please look through the votes and proceedings of Tuesday, yes, Tuesday, the 18th day of November 2025, and confirm that the entries therein collectively are the true reflection of what took place that day. If there's anything that you feel is out of order, please let us know. I will begin with page 1115, 1116, 1117, 1118, 1119, 1120, 1121, 1122, 1123, 1124. Senator Mohammed Mutad Andusi. Mutad Andusi, can you move for the... Can you move for the abduction of voter proceedings of our last sitting?
Thank you, Mr. President, and my respected colleague. I stand for the adoption of the rule, voter and proceedings.
Yes, to move.
So count the movement of the motion ably moved by Senator. Then do say that the votes and proceedings of that.
The ayes have it. Make the following announcements. Distinguished colleagues, I wish to acknowledge the presence of staff and students of Jewel's Leading Lights Academy, born 21st day of November. On behalf of the 10th Senate, may I wish them happy birthday. May Almighty God grant each of you many more years of prosperity, good health, and service to our fatherland. Congratulations. Change of portfolios. Distinguished Senator Austin Akopondo now becomes the new Vice Chairman of FCT Committee, Federal Capital Territory Committee, while Distinguished Senator Ositangu becomes the new Vice Chairman of Senate Committee on Air Force. Do I say congratulations for the switch? But it's all Southeast, so no marginalization. Clerk of the Senate, you've noted the changes? Distinguished colleagues, may I read the short letter from the office of the First Lady? The problem is not him talking to Senator Farahonsi. It's him being so comfortable to. Olajide, you are distracting us. Invitation to dinner. I cordially request the presence of His Excellency, the Senate President, and distinguished members of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to a dinner which at the banquet hall of the Presidential Villa at Sokoro. This dinner is an interactive session to foster insightful discussion on national progress. I look forward to receiving you and all distinguished senators at the event, Republic of Nigeria. So this is like an invitation by the mother to the children on a Friday. I wish you sumptuous meal and fruitful discussion. Senator Wamako, you are looking at me as if you are going to travel. Don't. This is very important. So we all meet there on Friday. Correspondence from the villa. Distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio GCN, President of the Senate, Distinguished Senate President, transmission of the Legal Practitioners Bill 2025 to the National Assembly for passage into law. I am pleased to transmit to the Senate for consideration and passage into law a bill. Practitioners Bill repeals the Legal Practitioners Act, Cap L11, Laws of the Federation 2004, which was enacted into law in 1962. The draft bill introduces a new legal framework strengthening the regulation of the legal profession in Nigeria and providing necessary reforms to enhance professional standards, discipline, mechanisms, and public confidence in legal practice in Nigeria. The Senate may wish to note that legal practitioners play a crucial role in upholding justice, the rule of law, and access to justice. However, evolving challenges with respect to regulating professional conduct, legal practitioners, as well as establishing appropriate disciplinary measures and a legal accountability, stronger professional ethics, and a more transparent regulatory structure for legal practitioners in Nigeria, all of which are critical in view of the growing domestic and international demands for legal services in this country. Specifically, provisions include the following. Section 1 provides the objectives of the proposed act, which include to promote and protect public interest, promote the rule of law, and improve access to justice and increase public understanding of the legal rights and duties of citizens. B. Section 2 establishes the core principles guiding legal practitioners, including integrity, confidentiality, ethical standards, and duty to clients and duty to courts. C. Section 3 establishes the body of benchers charged with the responsibility of admitting eligible pensions to the bar. D. Section 17 establishes the Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee with jurisdiction to consider and determine cases of misconduct by legal practitioners, while Section 18 provides for a range of penalties, including suspension, restriction, reprimand, and removal from the role. E. Section 25 to 26, 2-year mandatory pupillage and compulsory continuing professionals, issuance of practicing licenses, and the use of official stamps and seals to authenticate legal documents. While I trust that Senate will consider the request expeditiously, please accept, distinguished Senate President and distinguished senators, the assurances of my highest regards. This is signed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President, Commander-in-Chief, Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. This is referred to the Committee on Rules and Business to work on and revert to the Senate at the appropriate time. 6 weeks. 4 weeks, as directed by the Deputy Senate President. I know, I'm saying we should conclude in 4 weeks. But that was why I suggested 6 initially. Any petition? None. Senate Leader.
Mr. President, very distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, with a very heavy heart, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I announce the passing of distinguished Senator Okechukwu Ezia, representing Enugu North Senatorial District of Enugu State and member of the Labour Party, who died on Tuesday, 18th November 2025. Mr. President, consistent with our tradition as well as our parliamentary customs and conventions, I will be moving that we suspend all further. That I decided that the will proceed to pay a condolence visit on the family of late Senator Okechukwu Ezeam, and that a date will be agreed with the family when we'll be able to hold a valedictory session. You know, it's unfortunate that this is for the day.
Very distinct colleagues. I'd like to second the motion by the leader of the Senate that in honor of the demise of one of us, Senator Esia, the Senate do adjourn the next legislative day. I so second.
The second is that in line with parliamentary practices worldwide, that we suspend all deliberations for today to go and pay condolence on the family. Those in support of the motion say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. However, just two announcements. We will proceed outside. We have buses waiting now. We'll go straight to the family, the commission. When we are yet to hold a valedictory session, I think it's appropriate that we rise and observe 1 minute silence in his honor before we depart. So accordingly, the Senate 26th day of November 2025 at 11 a.m. prompt. But now we should observe a minute silence and then move to the vehicles. By the soul of Senator Okechukwu Ezia, representing Enugu